Time passing sometimes makes reality feel impossible. Hopeless, without reason. Why can't one individual choose their own timeline and choose how to change the reality, even if it's just once? Why aren't we able to stretch a second into the time we need to finish the last question on a test, make it on time to an interview, or to get more time with your dying loved one, to say goodbye? We simply aren't able to stay in a moment longer than the time experienced by everyone else. But why? Some things are inevitable. Whether that be Thanos erasing half of the universe in the fictional film Marvel's Infinity War, the eventual end of one's life after one's body no longer works properly, the fact that day will turn into night approximately every 12 hours, and then back to day again in a similar amount of time, and the eventual end of daytime after the sun takes its last breath and sheds light onto our planet for the last time. Robert Frost put it best: nature's first green is gold, her heart is beautiful. Her early leaf's a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down to day, nothing gold can stay. But Frost was wrong. His argument has cracks. Drilling into his golden claim is memory. Gold exists in the mind. Eden survived in the mind. And images of a tree full of life don't simply fade out of one's consciousness just because winter strips it bare. My connection to the past has never faltered and remains alive through my lasting dedication to memory. Memory is a mixed bag of pain and joy. In similar fashion to the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I tend to pick through this mixed bag and reflect on my good memories. There is no magic science to erase the past, however, time is the best medicine for mental wounds, and given enough time, I've been able to really strengthen the memories that serve me, and starve those that hurt. Athletics hold the very essence of this concept. It's a love-hate relationship. Within the realm of athletics, there are rules and principles that make someone who they are. A craft is something that someone hones into a point, a place of perfection so sharp that it could penetrate steel. Sports are a craft, and they require time and dedication so immense that it becomes a mindset, a mark that brands itself into one's brain and remains as a permanent reminder of one's perpetual tie to this seemingly sentient activity that begs them to come back time and time again. About to hit a 6-mile run here with my boy Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this. Before I entered elementary school, I was already playing baseball and soccer. These sports took over my life and crept into who I was as a person from a young age. As I reflect on these memories, I can firmly assert that these memories are immune to erasure, as they hold such a central spot in my childhood, and thus are amongst some of my most important core memories. My first ever baseball glove is still at home, and its existence furthers the strength of these core memories. Just as Joel's drawings and diary entries of Clementine grounded him to his memories of their shared time together, my memories of baseball aren't just present in my mind, but exist in the real world. The smell of wet grass reminds me of walking onto the baseball field for my 9:30 games on Saturday. Songs by Kanye West and other rap artists bring me back to my warm-up rituals on the baseball field with my team, blasting music on the aux, and my car filled with the sounds of Kendrick and Drake as I try to lock in for the upcoming game. The universe dictates that the core of any substantial structure is the most dense part of the body. The Earth's tiny core makes up a third of its mass. An atom's nucleus makes up nearly 100% of its molecular material. The same stands true for my memory of sports. No matter how packed down they are or how distant they may seem from my present, they are strongly rooted in who I am, and their memories make up a substantial amount of my character. Sports have been and continue to be some of my core memories that cling to my mind and weave itself into my body in symbiotic fashion. Baseball and soccer easily consumed a third of my waking hours. Between practices and games, my day was eaten up by throwing catch and dribbling the soccer ball across the field in hopes of helping out the team. This core fragment is an essential piece of who I am. Without sports, Aiden wouldn't be Aiden. I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror and see the same reflection as I do now. It has nothing to do with my physical appearance, but the mental mold that athletics have placed upon my consciousness at an early age. The fierce competitive spirit and the need to do things have driven me and shaped me in the subsequent memories that have followed. As I have grown and transitioned through monumental landmark stages in my early life, my experiences with sports has changed. However, my love for athletics has remained constant. In many ways, my memory has shaped my trajectory. Familiarity has guided me to take on new challenges with shared features. I biked and ran as a middle schooler, I competed in track in high school, and now I'm on the triathlon team as a college student. On the same wavelength, I have grown up following sports, and now as I enter college, I have brought my memories of the past with me for both comfort and support. My college dorm wall is filled with hats of my favorite sports teams, along with the teams I have visited from different baseball stadiums that I've traveled to. My track bag is still with me as a reminder of arguably some of the best years of my life. Running track for Beckman High School truly changed me as a person, and my track spikes remind me of the good times that were and continue to be as I pursue my future as an athlete. As I moved to UCI, I knew I would have to say goodbye to my love for sports as I focused on academics and pursued my goals as a scholar. However, the one thing I didn't wish farewell to were my memories.
Let's go, we got a world record right here. Nathan Vega, 2023. PCL Finals, or prelims, world record.
I didn't refuse to say goodbye because I held a grudge against the thing that took up so much of my time and was leaving her. Nor did I refuse bidding goodbye to unacknowledge my past. Rather, I didn't have to say goodbye as I believe these memories have stayed with me. In similar fashion to that of Joel and Clementine, destiny allowed memory to survive. As UCI brings up a new chapter of my life, I hope this destiny has the same plan for me and my memories of sports in the sense that they will exist immortally. Maybe this will all change when I'm older, and I'm sure I'll have a new perspective than the one I do now. But for now, my core memories are not going anywhere.